Please.
I'm
I
in
have
my
to open it.
holidays now.
Really? It's winter holiday or something?
Not for long. 2 weeks.
Ooh, that's
It
quite
doesn't
long.
count. It did not count last week because last week I only had 3 days of school, which is Monday, Tuesday, and Monday, and Thursday and Friday. It does not count that week. That week didn't count. But this week counts and the next week counts as the
Oh,
two
I see.
week.
That's a lot. Are you excited?
2 weeks and 2 days, but I'm going to Brisbane. Nearly
Yeah.
4 days
Is it
left.
summer? Is it summer now in Brisbane?
I
I mean,
don't
the
know.
sun.
We're going to the beach there.
Yeah.
He's
So it's
jumping in the
summer,
pool
I
and all
think.
that. I'm excited.
I,
4 days and a half. This day is about to end, so then
wow.
there'll be 4 days left.
That's gonna be a long trip.
Eight
Well,
hours.
I'm sorry for my lateness as well. I don't know why the file is opened already, but now it's off, and now I have to turn it on again. But yeah, my
For me, I do know to get the time, but it's just I'm said rest a little before after you eat, and then I forgot. And also took 2 minutes just to touch the iPad since the iPad was like dead. So it
oh,
took some minutes to get it back on track.
I see. Oh,
And I now have
finally.
full battery, but it's still charging up.
Yeah. So that's gonna be fine. Yeah, we're going to start late. Yeah, but we're going
It's
makeup.
okay.
No problems. Okay, now I'm gonna share screen to you and then we start.
I have a tray of little mini
Really? Can you show
stuff.
me?
Oh, it's gonna drip.
Oh, can you eat that?
No, it's just for toys. It's like beads, you know. Um, I was looking through my old stuff and I found this like necklace thingy. So I was like, nobody's using it, so why do I make something out of it?
So it's jelly or noodle?
It's like a little, I don't know, jelly for my doll.
Oh,
Her name's Sora.
that's cute.
Yeah. Her
Hello,
hair used to
Sora.
be like blondish,
But you
but
cut it.
now, well, yeah, kind of. It's cut, but the thing is, see the hair color? It used to
Yeah,
be blonde.
and you
Remember?
dye it by the um. You told
I
me
used
before.
the markers, the like
Yeah.
Texas/markers, and I kept doing it, overlaying it, and then you know how you get colors darker each time you overlay it? Yeah, I kept doing
Okay.
it for like an hour or something, half an hour. Actually went
Wow,
good. It's
that's
waterproof now.
a lot of time. Oh, can you see the screen I'm sharing?
No, it's black.
Oh no, that's. I'm gonna share it again. Let's see. Today is bad luck or something.
Mine
We
was
started
kind of
late.
bad. Did you cut your hair?
Yeah, I got a pixie cut. Is it good on me?
Yeah, I was wondering because I was like, did your ponytail chop off or something? Since you have a back.
I can wear it two different way, like this, mm-hmm, or like this. Well, I think it's
My
okay for me.
signature is actually just known as like nothing. I
Oh,
do not have a signature known as for like wearing this or that. No,
how about now?
I'm not known for wearing ponytails because I normally have my hair out. I'm
Hmm?
not known for anything yet in my hair or clothing. Nothing else. Just I'm never known for anything yet. But you're known just ponytailed or hair normal. Like
Oh,
your
when
hair
I was
actually looks similar to your profile.
Yeah, I enjoy this new hairstyle. I think it's very lightweight and kind of
I
refreshing, you
used to
know.
have that since
Yeah.
summer last year.
Yeah, last year, but it's not as short as this, right? I remember your I cut my hair like 2 days, and then when when we learned again, you also have your hair cut, and I was like, yay, we match. But you were sad a little bit. You don't
Mm,
like your haircut. I remember that time.
yeah.
Okay, now
Well,
can you
guess
see
what?
can you see the screen I'm sharing now?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can.
that's great. Okay,
Nice
now
chatting to you since those days.
yeah, we can
And
talk
guess
like
what?
forever.
Remember
Um,
my hair was up to like about here?
yes,
Guess what? My hair grew longer.
I knew. You love it now, right? You like long hair, right?
I like medium hair since it's actually not long hair. It's just about half, like a little
Oh,
bit of my shoulder.
oh, so you
So it's
want it
medium
like
hair.
over the shoulder a little bit? Yeah, then you
And
can get a little
I
of
think
trim.
I used to have like long hair
Mm-hmm.
about up to like my chest or somewhere there, and I didn't take responsibility of my hair,
I know.
and I and I remember that time how long my hair was, and I actually am like short hair doesn't fit me. Either does long hair, well, kind of, but medium hair might fit me.
Yeah. Okay. Let's let's call it.
It
Then
end.
yeah, let's start with exercise number one. Please read
What
the
would you
question.
do if these things happened?
Mm-hmm.
Choose A, B, or C. Then write these sentences. What would you do if a
Ooh.
if you found a big spider in your bed? Throw it out the window. Shout for parents. Keep it as a pet.
Mm.
Oh, can I choose all of these? Wait,
Really?
can I choose? Wait, are these optional?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is optional. It depends on you. So,
Yay!
but if you choose all this, you have to write like longer
No,
sentence.
I'm
Okay.
no. That was a mistake word. No, I wasn't meant to say that. I was meant to say, is it optional?
Yeah, it's optional. It's up to you. Okay, so you can
Let's
see
come out of my
here
mouth,
is
okay? That
be
one was
careful.
not necessary. No, not necessary.
Okay, please
Pretend that
take
never
a look
happened.
at the example. Okay.
If I found a spider in my bed, I'd shout for my parents.
Yeah. So
That
the
happened to
D,
me
the D
once.
stand for wood. Okay, so I would shop for my parents. Okay, but would you keep it as a pet? Hannah?
No,
Yeah,
that
it's
that happened to me before, and I was like, I am scared to like put my hand and just squeeze it with my hand. Like, no, I
you
am
killed
not a
it.
fan of bugs,
Killed it.
insects, any kind of small animal.
I see.
Any like those creepy crawlies. No, I would not dare to break. I would not dare to kill it. I just take a slipper, but if it's too like scary, like if it has long legs or like it's black,
Mhm.
it's like it has long legs and it's thin. The long legs are thin, you know, daddy like spiders.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
authentifies.
just creeped
That's
me, and then
creepy.
I I couldn't kill it because I was like I'm too scared to kill it too close. Like if I use a slipper, I'm still scared to
I
kill
see.
it.
I see. Okay,
And then I was
now
like, Mom, Dad, can you put it away? And they were like, No, it's just a spider. Don't harm it. And I'm like, But it's scary.
yeah, when I was your age, I also scared of spider, like big spider. It
If
just
you saw a
happened
famous person in the
to
street,
appear in my bath, in the bathroom, and it's just so big. And then I watched a Discovery Channel about, poisonous spider.
yes,
And
I've
I,
done that. My parents are like, generation, turn on TV and let them discovery.
Yeah.
And I was like, fine.
It was the wrong decision to watch that Discovery episode.
It's haunting your dreams nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's good to know, actually.
Yeah.
Guess
true.
what? I saw a tarantula in one of the other bathrooms. We have 2 bathrooms in this house. One in my bedroom and one near the living room. Like, I'm near it. I just go this way, that way, that way, that way. So, like, this, that, zigzags. And that's where and I saw it just, like, in the corner, you know, where the door is. The corner of the door. And I was just minding my own business. And my roommate came to me and said, hey, Hannah, guess what that's what's in behind the second bathroom near our living room. She showed me out. I was like, what? And she showed me. I was like, a tarantula. Now, I'm closing the door. I'm never using that bathroom ever again. I'm using my own bathroom in my room. And she's like, and then days after, like weeks after, he said,
you forgot?
The spider's gone. And I was like, I'm still not going in there. It's haunting my dream. And she said, it's not in there. I said, what if it's hiding somewhere?
Yeah.
She's like,
amazing.
It's just still haunting my dreams because you never know where it could be.
Okay, let's do number 1. If you saw a famous person in the street, what would you do?
A, go up and say hello. B, be too shy to speak. C, follow him or her.
C is like a stalker, right? A little bit creepy. Okay, now you write the answer. What would you choose? And
None
then you
of
write
them.
The answer. None of them? Okay, so write your own answer. Is that okay?
Choose a different one then?
Sure.
If that's necessary.
It's okay. As long as you write it in the right grammar, I would approve.
If I saw a famous person on the streets instead.
Yeah.
Streets. Do I need to put a comma?
Yes, the comma is necessary. Okay. Comma, and
if
then
I
would.
Famous person on the streets. I would keep
walking,
minding
my
business.
own business. Yeah, sounds like you.
Because, hey, you know, you shouldn't just see someone famous in the streets and then just follow them or be shy to speak or go up and say hello.
I mean,
no.
I want to ask,
it's embarrassing. Like, there's a whole crowd and you say, hey! And then everyone hears it and they're like,
who are you?
No.
Okay, but
I wouldn't want to be that crowd because if you're famous and there's a crowd and you're being one of the people in the crowd, then it makes them annoyed because you don't want to be surrounded with people when you're famous, you know? Yeah, not too much. When you start it,
I want to ask, like, if you saw someone you really, really like, then who will be?
Like, along, and you keep doing it again and again, you get bored of it. It's getting very annoying. Get signatures and just, yeah.
Okay, then finish the sentence and send to me. Good. That's right. Okay. Number 2. Number 2.
That's you.
Yeah, but my hair was not that long. Yeah, just like this, and then I cut it there.
Okay. Number 2. If you saw a strange object in the sky, A, take a photograph of it. B, tell your friends. C, call the police. Well, if it's a strange object, hey, you know, it could be like a balloon that I cannot see. Yeah, so
If it's me, I would take a photograph of it for sure.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna think about it.
Okay, then write your answer.
Cause I don't know about A. I do want to do the A, but the thing is, do I really want to do it? Because I do. My brain, my gut is just telling me, Hannah, there's another way you can do it. Hannah, you just don't take photos of random stuff in the sky.
Yeah.
My gut's telling me that's embarrassing. Just taking out your camera
Maybe
roll.
it depends, right? It depends what is the strange object, right? Okay, so now you can write what you
Okay.
want to answer.
If I saw a strange object in the sky, I would ask people what it may be. If I saw a strange object in the sky, like, come on,
Good.
I detected it. So do I get a mark for that?
Good. Yes, sure. You got a mark.
If I saw a strange object in the sky, I would ask people what it may be.
That's correct.
I'm an
Okay.
introvert. I think
Number
about
3.
my things a little bit often, but
Okay,
not
let's.
too often. I do it like regularly, kind of often a little bit and that. But I don't always think about my decisions. So this one may help me with it.
Good,
Number
good.
3. If you found a gold ring.
Ooh. Okay.
I have a different one for this one.
Cool.
This
Okay.
goes my heart.
Surprise me. Surprise me.
See if it's correct here.
Okay.
See if I get a mark for this.
Let's do it as a surprise. I'm gonna wait.
Let me see my spelling. Oh my god.
Star Trek.
Spelling mistakes. Ugh.
A famous.
This may be a good option.
Okay.
Ugh. Stop ruining. Oh my. Oh.
Okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm still
It
waiting.
kind of got rid of half of my writing since I accidentally hit the emojis, and then it took away half of my writing.
You can click Control and Z, at the same time and turn back.
Yeah, but I can't do that. I didn't know that yet. Okay.
Don't worry. Take your time. No problem.
This may be a good choice.
Okay. A gold ring. Huh?
Gold ring. I'm not a stealer, by the way. Well, other people would rob it or something. Well, I'm here just being like, you know what? I don't need a ring. I'm single.
My ring got too small and it hurt my finger, so I have
You
to
know
take.
that thing, that little hack they use and spray it on that type of spray, and then you just get it off.
Hmm. What's that mean?
It was like this kind of like spray that
Hmm.
took the ring off just magically. Like set that
Oh,
up, and you can get it off.
oh, I wish I had that, but actually I have to use the soap to pull out my ring. I have to make a bowl of soap and then put my whole hand in and then take the rings out. It's hurt.
They have
Actually,
like a
it's hurt.
wax, like
Have you
something.
finished? Have you finished the sentence?
Yeah.
I haven't.
So we look
Please
for
say
any
to me.
like
Come on.
mistakes this way.
Check
Just
again.
checking
Send
my
it to
spelling.
me.
Okay. Good choice, eh?
Yeah, good. But if you can't, you couldn't find the owner, then
Oh, you're
what
giving
would
me
you do
a
next?
conclusion. Okay, conclusion. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm doing the conclusion. Since
Hmm.
you gave me up with that. Conclusion. If I couldn't find who owned
Yeah, owns.
the ring, then I would go to the police.
Yeah.
Just joking.
Good
Well,
job.
kind of. Yeah, police.
Well done.
How do you spell police?
P
Oh yeah, got it.
O.
Got it.
Yeah.
POILI.
No. POLICE.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd
Not
go
the
to the
IL.
police and report the missing ring. Conclusion. If I no wait.
Good.
Not my mistake.
Owns, not owned. I guess. Own. Mm.
Owned. Not that one.
Owned with the S, but not with the ed. I guess. Because yeah, it's the truth, so it shouldn't be in the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I couldn't find who owns the ring, I would go to the police and report the missing ring.
Yeah. Perfect.
There we go.
Perfect. Good job. Now we go for the
And my
next
parents
one.
said, if you're listing anything, well, my teacher said, if you're listing anything, put a comma and then and.
Yeah. That's good. I think now you're really good at writing a sentence. Even complex
Not
sentence. Not
really,
everything.
but I
Yeah,
have
improve.
done conclusions
Improve.
before because we've done many big writes in my school. It's like they give you a topic and then you have to write about it.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot copy from anyone since they have executive text. But this
Mm-hmm.
time you get to do it on a type computer. You can type it
Yeah,
on
that's
a
good.
computer this time since it's a fun write. Well,
Okay.
yeah, it is. It's fun because we don't have to write it on paper anymore, just on a Chromebook. And we always do this. First introduction, title, introduction, do some
Main
intro,
ideas. Yeah.
some intros, and then start doing the rock, pebble. Start from the pebble, then the rock, then the boulder, then start doing the conclusion, then do the solution, and then make an ending, and then finish it with the word.
Wow. Good constructions for a for a text, I think.
Have you three?
But it must be very long.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm making like a story, and I'm up to my 9th page on that doc.
Wow. You
It's
did?
about a dog losing its biological mom. Can't say it. Biological mom. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it.
Biological mom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
biological mom. And she's a dog, and that dog name was Lana, and the title of it was The Resilience of the Dog Lana.
Ooh.
And then I started doing like day 1, day 2, just to, yeah.
How many?
And
How?
introduce herself. I started with like introducing her, like what she looked like, what she was, what is she, human or dog? Her like
What kind of dog is she?
yeah, a breed and
Something
all
like
that. And then I started telling like a little blurb about her past. And then I started going through the rock, pebble, then boulder, and then the conclusion and the solution. But the solution isn't done yet. It's a very long
Wow.
story.
9 pages. That's a lot.
I'm up to my 9th page, and I'm trying to reach 15 pages.
Oh my god.
And I have to send it to my teacher.
So have you
And
done
I
it?
bet my teacher's reviewing that document I
Mm.
was making, because I was like, hey, I shared that document to you, and you can check it when you can.
Wow.
Since
15.
I got like a 4 or 5 on my writing. I checked it. My nut plan was like, it said I was not good at writing, so my dad said, you better learn more then. And you're gonna have to do it at home, but at school, I don't care what you do. But at school,
Okay.
I still do my document.
Okay, I hope
My
you get
9th
extra
page.
points. Okay, let's see number 4.
If you heard
This
a
one
loud noise in the
interesting.
night, A, hide under the bed. B, get up and look. C, go sleep again.
What would you do?
You know my answer. Read my mind.
So I think you're gonna go to sleep again. You are sleeping hand.
Yes! Read me.
I got you.
If I heard a loud noise in the middle of the night.
Yeah, sure.
If I heard a loud noise in the middle of the night, I would go ahead and sleep.
Go ahead.
But if you want
Yeah.
me to do my conclusion, it's up to you.
No, it's okay.
I have conclusions for everything.
Unless your parents wake you up, right? Okay. Number 5. If you saw an elephant in the street.
What? That is actually a big connection to my school's one of the school's books. It was called wait, let me search it up. What was it called? I'm not sure if this was. Was it called this? Oh my god. Yeah, I cannot. Oh. It's called The Boy and the Boy and the Elephant.
The Boy and the Elephant is a book.
Yeah, but it's not in order. You just have to do like the titles like mixed up, So yeah.
Okay, so what if you saw an elephant on the street? What would you do?
Okay.
Okay, I search it up.
Can I see your screen now? Because I cannot.
Really? How about now?
Because every time I go to a different tab after I quit it out of the thing, it changes to black.
Oh no. So
How about
now?
now? No.
Let me
do it.
let me share again. Something wrong with it.
Please come up. Okay, it's not coming up. Just send
Yes.
me a screenshot. I'm done.
Okay. Sure. How about now? No?
Nah.
Hmm.
Just send me a screenshot
No problem.
so I don't waste
Okay.
my time because
Tell
I'm
me.
enjoying this.
Tell me.
If you saw an elephant in the street,
Yeah.
if I saw an elephant on the street, if I saw an elephant on the street, I would, let's see, what I choose. A, find Z. B, run the other way. C, stand and look. What type of person would stand and look at me like, I didn't care?
If you're in a safe place, maybe.
I'd find the Z. I would phone the zoo. If I saw an elephant on the street, I would phone the zoo. Yep, that's a book.
Yeah, the art is very nice. Yeah, I love the art.
And at the end, it was like animals getting out of the trees, and people wanted to cut that tree, and the boy was so upset. So the boy's like tree moved to the school and all that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will. There are a lot of YouTube reading the book, so I'm gonna read that.
Enjoy it. It's lovable.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna watch this with my baby girl for sure. Thank you for your recommendation.
Proven to be for kids.
Pretty.
If you suddenly saw yourself on television.
For people to come and watch.
If you suddenly saw yourself on television. If I suddenly saw myself on television. Read my mind. See if you can read my mind. It's obvious.
I'm a little bit, I a little bit confused. I think you would turn the television off.
Oh, but I'm not. How did you knew?
Yeah, I think
I turn the same thing. I'll just turn it off.
Oh.
You read me like a book.
I think I just got to know you for quite a long time.
Well, you're like now. My Leo friend, so.
But in my case, I kind of opposite of you. I'm gonna tell my mom or my dad to come and watch me.
I don't want anyone to be proud of me. I just want to be like, that looks very embarrassing to be on like the television. So, I'm just gonna slap that television off. And you're done with the Dorito.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna wait for the next day and turn the TV on, and if it's still there, I'm done. I'm gonna wait for it the next 2 days.
What if you're gonna be YouTuber in the future? It's like you have your own TV channel. How do you feel about that?
I'll feel confident, but the thing is, I see myself on television, and all of a sudden, Yeah, it's very embarrassing to see yourself just blah 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 on television. People who are
Okay,
watching.
let's see. You want to present yourself in some way that is like you can
Yeah,
control,
not
right?
necessarily like people just making me pop up in random TV shows.
I
No.
see. Okay, now let's write it down and let's check the grammar together.
If I suddenly saw myself on television, I would
Mhm.
turn off the television
Right away.
immediately.
Yeah.
That's my wow word thingy, just to
Good
describe it a
using
little so
word.
you know what I feel.
Yeah, that's good. You got the point. Okay, let's do the last sentence then. Cowboy.
If the phone
Okay.
rang in the middle of the night,
Maybe
if
B or C.
the
I'm not sure.
electronics, so
Hmm. I think you're gonna do B. You're gonna put your hands over your ears. Or C, wake someone in your family, your dad or your mom, to pick it up.
the electronics. What was it? What was the question again? If the
If the phone
electronics
rang in the
rang in the
middle
middle
of
of
the
the
night,
night,
yeah,
if the electronics rang in the middle of the night,
yeah, that's how disturbing. No
disturbing,
one wants, yeah.
I
I
would
would hate it.
just like the alarm clock, but it never happened.
Yeah. Okay.
I would tell my family. This one's a little bit more different. I would
Okay.
tell my family
Mhm.
to
Take it.
answer.
Yeah. I guess it's
I
right.
am no response just to wake up in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep, trying to get sleep so I can go to school.
Yes.
Even if it's a weekend, I'm trying to relax after 5 days of school, okay? And then you just interrupt my beautifulest dream. And I'm cutting your line off. I'm just gonna be like, Mom, Dad, just answer that right now because I'm annoyed.
You even added the coughing, it's so real. I'm enjoying
I
it.
cough because
So
I'm like
fun.
very annoyed, and
I think you
the
would
way I
make a
scream
great
makes me
YouTuber.
cough.
It's so fun. Okay, take care. God bless you. Okay, now we got number two. Yeah,
Oh, I think a phone just rang.
yeah, another phone, not my phone. Uh, Actually today I'm going to my husband, husband office, I think. So that's why you hear a lot more of noise around.
I have a Dorito slap.
Okay, now let's do number two.
Where?
Oh, you couldn't see the screen I'm sharing. That's good. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna print screen and send it to you. Oh, now next time
I
we
wish we
have.
could do more of these because I love doing optional stuff.
It's quite fun, right?
Yeah.
You always have like quite of interesting idea out of the box.
You
So
know,
it was fun
are
for
you
me
teaching
too.
anyone tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah,
Yeah.
I have a class from 3 to
What
4,
time would you be free on?
4 to 5. Yeah,
4
but
to 5? Okay,
but
I'm writing that
recently
down.
But recently, we're going to have a storm tomorrow. It's called Nora storm, a very big storm. So maybe I'm gonna be out of electric tomorrow. Not so sure. But yeah, if I got some time, I can chat with you in
Yeah,
Spanish.
I'm gonna tell you many, many conclusions It's gonna be like, what would you do in this blah blah blah? This is what you choose. Write
Okay.
conditional sentences. Oh my god. Type 2. If Nick got more pocket money, he would spend it all on sweets.
Okay. Nick said, that isn't true. If I
That
had
isn't
more money,
true. If I had more money, I'd
I
could
would,
have spent it on something useful.
I would spend it on something useful.
Yeah.
Could it
Or
also okay? Yeah,
could
but
have spent
yeah.
it on something useful.
Okay. Number
Which one do
two,
you prefer?
not not could have. Okay, it should be
I
would
said
spend because it's
could have.
type two. Yeah.
Could have. Not
So,
could have. No. I said could have.
could have. What's that mean? Can you write it down? Could have.
It's simple.
No. That is only used for tongue. I mean, for speak. But when you write, it should be would. Would spend.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Number two.
If I want some money,
Good one. That's right. I would buy
I
a
would
new
buy a new
MP3.
MP3 player.
Okay.
And my answer for that, if I got some money, like any money, I just spent it on something useful, like something that can hold rice, soup, fries, and all that, or something like a little thing that, what's that thing called? Something that like comes out like mist out of water.
Mm-hmm. For
And
what?
for your nose and stop the
To-
sore throat. You can bring it in the car or like an automatic, paper
Oh, so
towel thing.
it gives moisturizer for the
Yeah.
atmosphere. Oh, I know that one. It's called
Um.
máy làm ẩm, không
uh,
khí in Vietnamese.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or I can buy like a little um. Or I could buy like something useful or something that can hold your cup or a straw. Something useful, like
On the
an
car.
automatic fan that can use that you can bring with you
Yeah.
anywhere. Something
Chargeable
useful,
fan
something that
is good.
makes your life easier.
Good. I think you're really what we call
Mature.
realistic girl. That's
I'm
good.
wise and mature.
Good.
I may look wise, but I'm very crazy.
It's okay. Okay, let's do number three. Crazy girl.
But your MP3 player is fine. I wouldn't buy a new one
Good.
if
That's
I were
right.
you. If I
That's
had
true.
more money, I'd save it.
I would.
Oh, I would save it for a trip to Australia. Yeah, that's a
Oh,
better idea. Better idea. Yeah, you should go to the spring, like Alice Springs.
really? Is it
They're
beautiful?
good. Or you can go to Brisbane. They have good beaches there. Go to Cylinder Beach, and the malls are so good, and it's a beautiful town at night.
You are
Big
going to
city.
swim? Are you going to swim in Brisbane?
Yeah, I'm doing it on my Sundays.
Cool. Tell
My
me about it
Saturdays are just my shopping
next week.
days.
Okay. Share
This
it to
week.
me.
This week. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week, yeah.
Bon voyage. Number 5, please.
If I had a lot of money,
Good.
I would buy a motorbike.
Right. Number
Who would need
7.
a motorbike when you have a car?
But Do you have a?
Do you want to make loud noises in the street? Round, round.
Some people enjoy motorbike better than a car, but yeah, according to me, I think I would. I don't know. In
By
Vietnam, it's
car.
easier to travel by motorbike, and
Just
but
by
when you have a
car.
family, the car is much better because you don't have to suffer from the rain, the snow, or the hotness.
Yeah.
So,
You have a conditioner. You have
mm,
seats. You can put your stuff in the back of the seat and all that.
yeah, true. Okay, let's do number 7.
I wouldn't buy a motorbike if I were you. They're dangerous.
Do you think motorbike dangerous, Hannah?
My opinion,
Mhm.
yes, they
Oh,
are dangerous because on like when the streets like filled with water, you get wet yourself.
yeah. when you when you come back to Vietnam, it's gonna be,
Oh,
a
I
lot of
remember that one time I
motorbike.
was on that motorbike. Oh, leash.
Okay, now we move to the next one. This one you did really good. I think it's 100%. Maybe a little bit minus on the other one. You forgot
I'd give
the
myself
wood.
an 80.
Okay, 90 is good. Not so low that. Yeah, okay, that's good. Next one, please.
What would Tom do if, write sentences, buying a computer game, have enough money? Tom would buy a new computer game if he had enough money. Visit his
Okay.
friend in London. Have time. Can you explain me how to do this?
Yeah, you have to, know which one is the main clause and which one is the if clause. So, for example, you see that buy a new computer game is the result of have enough money. So you have to write down in would buy a new computer game if he had enough
Okay.
money. So yeah. So for number 1, what do you think?
Okay. If he had time,
Yes,
he would
that's right.
visit would
His friend.
visit.
Remember the comma, okay? If he
Yeah,
had time, then comma, he would visit his friend in
his
London.
friend in London.
Yes, sounds good to me. That's good.
How do you spell this thing?
Which one? Which word?
London.
London.
Oh, that's simple.
Yeah, quite simple. Yes. Sounds
It
just
must
like
be that
it.
I didn't put my capital letter on that one.
Yeah, you have to have the capitalized for
He
L.
had time. He would visit his friend in London.
Good. Perfect.
London. I said just London in the emojis, and this is what I found.
Oh, I love the rain. I met a girl named Anna who was a babysitter, uh, and she was from London. And at that time, I was so young, and I was so very excited to meet a foreigner. And I asked her what's the weather like in London, and and she said was London is the weather in London is like snowy, rainy, and dirty. I was like
Now,
broken
why
dream.
don't you search it up yourself and you can find it?
Yeah, sure. Let
Because
me see.
that was the only emoji I found in the London
Yeah,
in the search.
yeah, I saw it. So it's true. That's true. London has a
I'm
lot of
confused
rain,
because
and it's
where's the London
most of.
flag? I was supposed to get the London flag instead.
Oh no, London is the capital of England, so there's no flag for London. But London have a London clock. Maybe you can find a London clock emoji, maybe?
Yeah, I know. Let me see. I found some clocks.
Maybe
That do
GIP.
not look familiar.
This one. I got this
This
one for
one's
you.
close enough.
Whee. Ta-da! I hope you like it. They have the bus and
It mixes.
the phone booth, yes, and also
Yes,
the
I've seen it
clock.
before on YouTube and pictures in Google.
Okay, now let's.
I've researched many countries before, so yeah.
Okay, let's do number 2 now. Play football.
Play
today.
football today. Not have so much time, so much homework.
Okay.
If he didn't have so much homework,
That's right.
he would play football today. If he didn't have so much homework, he would play football today.
Sounds good to me. Good. Recently, your writing
I
is
don't know. Oh, I
improving
know what
a
football
lot.
means. This is football.
Nah, that is
Is that a football?
in USA. Yeah.
Well, it has it here in my school.
Really? You have that football in your school?
In our school, we have like footballs and balls because we have like equipment to play with when we don't have anything to play with.
I see.
Or is this football? I know it's small.
That was fun. Actually, I'm gonna send you these 3 one. I hope you like it.
Hey, I was about to get that one, but okay, here you go. I was about to get it, but I guess you got it, so I got this one.
God, that's so funny.
It's a gift.
the best one so far.
That happened to
Oh
one
my
of the
God.
football players.
You know, the belly
sent
and the
you
happy jumping and then the trip. That's fun. Okay, let's do number 3 then. We finished this before, and then we're gonna, enjoy free time. What time is it in Australia right now? About 8 p.m. 8.
The 8-3.
Okay.
So you and me, I owe you
Let's
6
do
more
number
minutes.
3, 4, and 5, and then we finish.
No, I owe you 6 more minutes because I took 9 minutes.
That's true.
Okay. Where was it? Okay, there. If he won, if he won a lot of money.
No. Number 3. Have you done it? New York.
Oh.
New York.
I didn't see it.
His uncle invited him fly to New York again.
If he flew to New York.
I think his uncle invited him is the if one. It's the if clause. So
Yeah, I read if.
Yeah.
If he flew to New York again.
No.
If his uncle invites.
Yes. Invite in the past tense also.
If his
yes.
Is it uncle?
Yes.
Uncle invites
The past tense of invite. Do you remember?
Invites.
Yeah. What is the past tense of invite?
I don't know.
Invited. Ed.
Oh. If
Yeah.
his uncle invited him to come over,
Sure.
he
Okay.
would
Sounds good now.
fly to New York. Is this good? If his
Yeah. Sounds
uncle
good.
invited him to come over, he would fly to New York.
Sounds good to me now. Check again. Send to me. Good. Okay. Let's do number 4.
Okay, I found no New York, so I can't think of anything New Yorkish. But I found this one.
Really? New York have the Liberty, the Statue of Liberty. So yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
very
So I
famous.
gave you this.
Okay. Oh, I like it. How do you find that one?
Just search up new.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just scroll through the thing and you'll find it.
I sent
And
you
there's
another
also
gig one then.
New Year's animals. I'm in love with the New Year animals.
Really?
So don't mind me getting it.
I like this one.
Can I
The
just get my
chicken
New
one.
York
Like
friends to send you?
the chicken on fire.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay, let's do number 4 now. Want a lot of money, put it in the bank. Let's see. What's your new year? Ooh. I also love the dog here.
If
They
he,
are all cute. It's so cute.
yes, if you want a lot of money, mixed up my brain. Sorry.
Um. Ooh.
If you want a
I
lot of
like
money,
it big.
he would put it right back in the bank. Why?
Why? Why you? Why you use right back? So you want the money from the bank, so you put it right back to the bank. It's okay. It's okay. No problem.
No,
Yeah.
I just took it
So
away.
sometimes the lottery win was transferred from the bank, and then you put it right back to the bank, but your account, right? Yeah. So it's okay. Okay. I
It's
think
fine.
too much.
If you want a lot of money, he would put it in the bank.
Okay. Good. Look good. You got this point in this
Let me
one.
give some money. That one looks frustrating. Hey, watch this.
Okay. Let's do the last one. Number 5, please.
Can you watch my emoji that I gave you?
Okay, sure.
It's depressing.
Oh, piggy bang. There was no money. That's true for this point because in the second condition type, it's not happening. That's why. You have no piggy
Okay.
bang, off lives.
Can I have my
Just like
number 5 because?
Oh, okay. I print the screen sent to you.
Oh,
Right away.
time's up.
I know. Just bear with me for a little bit.
Okay.
Please. Let's do this. Finish this, and we can enjoy our night fully.
Well, I guess we'll have it for our homework.
Yeah, I send you the homework right away.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
it's gonna be fun. But anyway, please do number 5. And here's your homework. I'm prepared.
Gonna look for some
So, what you gonna do for number 5? Go camping with Nick. Parents let him. Oh, this one is easy.
If his parents
Let. So also let. As simple as that.
If his parents let him,
Yes.
if his parents let him,
Yes.
he would go camping with Nick.
Sounds good. That's right.
Yay!
Oh,
Sorry.
God bless you. No problem.
If his parents let him, he would go camping with Nick.
Perfect. Okay, for this one, you're gonna get also 90% because on number 3, you forget invited. I have to remind you, but I just minus half of that, so 90%, still very high score. Okay, and good luck with the homework, or we will
Good
do it
luck
together
with
on
your day.
Wednesday. See you next time. Bye.
See you
Enjoy your
next
night.
time. See if I can.
Bye.